Yeah, and I always say to people, even though I own a tech software, that I would love you all to come and join. The point is that no one software is perfect for any particular business, and nor is there a perfect, correct one for any particular business. I think it's really important for people to go and do free trials on all of the things that they're considering so that you can get the experience of what's the support that comes with this? Do I like how it looks and feels on the inside? Is there a community that comes with it? Do I get any kind of setup help? Do I get a certain number of services that come with this to help me succeed? Is there any training or tutorials involved? All of those things I think are really important checkpoints. Checking the terms and conditions. Can I cancel and leave if I don't like it and want to move on? Do I get to take my data with me? Is there a free trial period at all so I can go and look at it? Where do the owners come from and what's their background? And are they going to be able to strategically support me? Have they been going for more than 5 minutes? Especially now how easy it is today to create software and run software or white label software. There's a lot of people who are very inexperienced and have very low operational support and structures behind the scenes and basically have only been around for a couple of months. And I'd strongly recommend, again, if you're looking at a platform, please make sure you're with one that's got through the 3-year startup phase, because 90% of tech companies don't last beyond the first year, let alone the first 3, which is the technical startup period. If they've made it past 3 years in the SaaS and tech industry, they've got a solid platform and a solid system going on behind the scenes, and that they've done that, by the way, with a consistent amount of at least 500 customers. Because again, there's a very big difference between lasting 3 years with a handful of customers than lasting 3 years with hundreds of customers, because that requires a very different operational structure behind the scenes. So that's just a few things for you to consider, because I know there's loads of tools out there and lots of people just don't know how to make the decision. Get a free trial and see how much support you get. But this is where, as we were mentioning earlier, I think you begun this with, we saw an opportunity and we've gone after it. You too need to work out, when you're picking a software, what is my biggest need in my business right now to help me make more money? Let's go back to that again. To make more money, you need to have contacts. You need to be able to send them automated emails that promote and sell your things. And those promote and sellable things are on your own sales pages with your own checkouts. If you've got those basic 3, you can literally start making money today. There's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't be making money within 24 hours. If you've got a funnel page, you've got an ability to get people's money in emails, you've got an ability to sell them something. Boom. Even if you're selling just calendar appointments. So you don't even need to create and build a product or come up with any kind of service. You can go straight into a platform that has calendar booking functionality like Techmatics, create a 90-minute call that might cost me $2,000, where in that 90-minute call, you're going to help me get something really cool finished or done or completed or worked on together. We'll do it in just 90 minutes for $2,000. This result is going to be had. Boom, calendar link. You can now make money. Right now, if any of you have got more than one friend on Facebook, you already have the ability to make income. And even if you haven't got one friend on Facebook because you've just opened your account, all you've got to do is go into the search bar and type in whoever your target audience are and go and join all the groups where those people are. If you're targeting mothers, type in mum, mom, mummy, mama, and you'll find millions of mums that you can go and start promoting your new 90-minute special service to. That all you had to do was turn on a calendar, which is done for free by you, but by the way, when you join up to Techmatics. So when you're starting to think of this, what do I need right now to make money right now? You're going to have those basic features. So any platform that has all of those in one place is going to absolutely give you that basic functionality. Now, as your business grows, you're going to start needing other stuff. Right? Not only the funnels, you're probably going to now need websites, website hosting. There's more costs for you. You're also going to need your social media schedulers. You're going to need these bots that we're talking about. Oh, also who's answering the phone for you? You're going to need a voice agent to answer the call and act as your receptionist for you, to sell everything for you. You're also going to need a CRM where you can store all of your contact information, upload customer notes and records, upload files. Maybe you've got to start doing contracts and proposals and agreements, legal agreements, and you want to have these signable documents. Ding, ding. All of these inside Techmatics. Maybe you want your own affiliate program. Maybe you want to create coupons, right? There are a million different other features that I could go into, but you get the point here is, as your business is growing, your need of functionality is going to increase. And the biggest thing I've seen in the last 15, 20 years of helping people set up their tech is that they tend to go for these platforms that are smaller and cheaper and have less features at the beginning, because let's face it, at the beginning, we don't all have lots of spare money, right? And so they'll go, oh, when I hit the free limit, i.e., they get their first 10 contacts, now they've got to start paying, and then they get 100 contacts and their price goes up again, and then they get 500 contacts and the price goes up again. And then they have to move everything because their business got bigger. And it's like starting and knocking down the house and rebuilding it all. And they lose and go back another 3 months because they've had to rebuild it all somewhere else, because they thought, if I start small over here, I'll move it later when I need to. No, please just know that when your business is successful, you're going to need tech functionality. So just start where you mean to go on. Why not assume that you're going to be successful within your first 30 days and that $100 is going to pay for itself? Because if you focus on building the right foundations and the right house that you want from day one and day two, happen a lot faster. So yes, I would be thinking about all of those extra features that you're going to want for running your business. Go ask around. But Techmatics has all of those. It's built on top of a base platform called High Level. Some of you may have heard it. And this basically is, it's a little bit like the WordPress of the software world, basically. Like many of you have WordPress websites, they have the basic features and look similar from the back end. It's the add-ons, it's the APIs, it's the design, it's the extra development, it's the support team that come with whichever company you've chosen to go with. So Techmatics is like GHL on steroids, because we've added in a lot of extra features. We've pre-built tons of workflows, automations, and funnels, especially for the course creators, coaches, consultants, and speakers out there. And we also have a 24-hour support team in-house of our own. So there's lots of other things that do make us different, but these again are the things that you'd be thinking about, looking at, and assessing when you're going into all the free trials of everything.